Dark out Nova. Hello there everyone, Dark Out here, and welcome to a very special episode of FTB Revelations. I wanted to do this for a long time, and I finally have the whole day for myself to play FTB Revelations. So today, we are going to dedicate a whole 15 minutes of video to ornamenting our base and kind of making a whole new building where we're going to base the operations of automation and stuff. So here you guys can see I've gone ahead, build a path to where I want the buildings to be, and I'm ornamenting the older buildings a little with lampposts and stuff, trying different lampposts, not looking good. And this episode, it took me 3 days to record. At the beginning of the video I said 1 day. Well, that was my prediction. I played for 3 real life days, and this build took me at least 15 hours because I had to think a lot on what to build. As you guys can see, I started this gate here, then mine became blank. What do I do in this gate? I had no idea, so I moved on from the gate and went back to decorating the... What is the mod again? The engineering mod, let's just say. Immersive engineering, yeah, now I remember that. So I'm just going ahead, slapping these lampposts everywhere, and that red thing, the red pole is coming from bloodwood. Yes, bloodwood from the nether, and it looks absolutely gorgeous on this thing. Like, the style I'm going for is the continental Chinese style, so that they use a lot of red. So I was like, what is a red wood? The rosewood looked better, but to get rosewood, you actually have to genetically engineer trees and stuff to finally get it. So I just went with the bloodwood, and the bloodwood has a little bit of that spooky texture as well. So that kind of ended up looking good. And this oranges fence is from the cherry wood, I think, or maybe it's from the maple wood. I kind of don't remember. But here you go. Here you guys can see me start on a bridge. Well, basically we had the bridge, but I'm beautifying the bridge at the moment. And at this moment, it just clicked on my head that why not make the Japanese style gates? They're gonna look absolutely awesome with the levitating lamp in the middle. Of course, the lamps are from immersive engineering, and I wanted, as you guys can see from the fake wires I placed, they were not supposed to be fake. I wanted to place the powered lamps there, but then I realized the amount of wiring would have been mind-numbingly so much that it would have eventually caused problems like FPS drops and too many entities in a single block, which would have absolutely frozen my game up. So I avoided that. Ah yes, the part where I tried chiseling glass. It was so annoying, and it, like transparent glass, you cannot chisel it properly. You cannot know where you're chiseling it, so I just gave up on the idea and used glass stairs instead. Yeah, Dark Out, don't try to chisel glass. And here we go, placing lampposts and finally making the bigger Japanese style gate, and it ended up looking absolutely beautiful, and it didn't have the floating lamp in the middle, so that's a plus because you gotta make it look believable, and the lamps even attached to the surfaces around them, so that's really neat. And for this build, I started by using wool, but then I saw that I was going for a little bit of a modern aesthetics, and the wool texture was really not working with that, so I ended up making a ridiculous amount of concrete. Part of the reason why this build took so long is getting the concretes. Even though you have modded stuff, it's still a bit time consuming to get all that sand and stuff and like use the concrete and stuff. And here you guys, you can see me lay down the floor like an absolute madman with the building wand. It's the building wand, yeah, it's a tool that really came in handy while doing this build, especially on the ground floor where you guys can see I'm just building a huge box just for the foundation on the things, and then we'll move on forward from that. Again, kind of going for the Greeky roof thingy that I saw in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because yeah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the past few days and I've been absolutely influenced by the architecture in that game. That looked really nice to it, and you guys will certainly see the influence more and more as this build continues and whatnot. And I thought that the thing looks a bit too plain, so I decided to add a few more leaves on top. And oh, doesn't this view look amazing, guys? I accidentally stumbled upon this view while using the replay mod, but this street view, well, more like ant view, ended up looking amazing, so I shoved it into the time lapse as well. And overabundance of glass. This area is supposed to be where I keep my ME storages, and this wooden area is basically for the auto crafting and stuff. But I went with like 50% of walls being made out of glass and the roof being made out of glass, because that's what modern houses do, right? And they allow for a lot of view and a lot of light to come in as well, so it kind of does look amazing with that. So I went for like 50 or 60% of the walls being made out of glass. Oh, whoa, 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 hold up. As soon as I built the roof to that room, it became eternal night there. Doesn't matter if it's evening, dusk, dawn, day, noon, it was eternal night in there. So, as you guys can see here, I decided to punch holes into the ceiling and drop some glass in there, which allowed for diffuse sunlight to get into the room and countered, basically, the eternal night in there. And yes, stairs made out of glasses, because why the hell not? I loved the look of the glass stairs. And here is the next batch of inspiration from Greek architecture from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Basically, giant pillars from Acropolis of Athens. They looked absolutely amazing to me, and they looked absolutely amazing here. I wanted to make them out of marble, but I didn't have marble, so white concrete it is. And at night, the pillars were absolutely not visible, so I decided to add a lot of lamps to that, which in turn destroyed my iron stocks. But that was totally worth it. And last but not the least, every house needs a bit of a shiny balcony, doesn't it? This glass balcony was a great addition to it, and I really love how it looks. And with that, this build and overall of the whole base is, I think, complete for now. I really enjoyed building this, even though it took me 3 IRL days, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So hit that like button if you did, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know down in the comments how you felt about this build and how can I improve it. I really don't have that much of a building experience in Minecraft in the past, but I am improving it. I'm even delving into Blender art and stuff, so my 3D sense of artisticness, that's a new friggin' English word, is improving little by little, and I am referencing real life buildings to make these. So I hope I was somewhat successful in making this building look modern and Acropolis-like at the same time, because that's what I was absolutely aiming for. All the glasses and stuff, less the sunlight in, and the visibility is not gonna be a problem inside this building, even with shaders. And we are, from next episode, gonna start doing applied energetics to heavy stuff like the big CPUs and the big autocrafters, molecular assemblers and whatnot. So that's all for today. See you guys in the next one.